What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cracka, which is comics, reviews, awesome movies, comedy, and anything else I think kicks ass. This is episode 52, which I'm continuing my comic book related DVDs. Like I said, I figured I'd give everyone a break from my comic book stuff and work on another genre. And plus, this is my Blu-ray. These are pretty much all the Blu-rays I have, and most of them are comic books. I figured I'd show you them all too. What the hell? So let's dive into this section right here. Actually, let's start back here. Somewhat book related, I have the Fellowship of the Ring, which is obviously a Lord of the Rings, #1. The Two Towers, these are the book editions. And Return of the King. And of course I got some Harry Potter's, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire. And the last one I got was Order of Phoenix. My fiance pretty much has them all, and that's why I stopped buying them, because she already has them all, so I figured that's kind of stupid. Big Bang Theory, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and we just picked up Season 5. Oh yeah. Moving on. These are what I like to call the comic book related and pretty close to comic book related. You know, just stuff that they do have comic books out, or they have comic book related stuff in it. Yeah, I categorize my stuff extremely weird, but I have the 2-disc special edition Hellboy, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Unbreakable, The Garbage Pail Kids. And again, one other thing before I get into this stuff, if you want to know more about the movies, just put in some comments and I'll go over them in better detail in an update. Moving on. Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, Ninja Turtles 3, whoa, almost dropped Ninja Turtles, Popeye, Mars Attacks, which is an awesome freaking hysterical movie. Hysterical, wow. Masters of the Universe, very cool. The Return of Swamp Thing, love this movie. Howard the Duck, Judge Dredd with Stallone, which was cool. I enjoyed it. A lot of people hated it, but the new one I just saw yesterday actually, and it was friggin' awesome. Definitely worth seeing. Tank Girl, 300, Beowulf, Mystery Men, Men in Black, Men in Black 2, Sky High, Transformers, The Crow, the Collector Series, The Crow City of Angels, The Crow Salvation, The Crow Wicked Prayer, Blank Man, Meteor Man, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Dungeons and Dragons, which actually was pretty good, Dungeons and Dragons 2, The Wrath of the Dragon God, which kinda sucked, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, which was interesting, Cool World, Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, Red Sonja, Barbed Wire, Adventures in Babysitting, Johnny Mnemonic, and Constantine. Moving on to my Blu-rays. Getting too old, I don't even want to get up. Alright, so this is actually, you know what? Let me do the comic book Blu-rays first, because that would make a lot more sense. Or in general. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. Alright, now moving into the comic book related. The Crow, Watchmen, the Director's Cut. Which I know there was another Watchmen that actually had a deleted scene with like some giant squid. Which I was thinking about getting that one, but who knows. The Phantom, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, interesting movie. Kick-Ass, The Green Hornet, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Batman. These I actually got really cheap. These were $2 a piece. So I got Batman for $2 on Blu-ray, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman Begins, and The Dark Knight. Those were all $2, which was pretty damn cool. Green Lantern, the extended cut. Captain America. Iron Man 2. Daredevil, the director's cut, which was quite interesting. I could see why they cut a lot of stuff, but you know, what the hell. Thor. And Among Us, Tom 7's loving these two, Thor and Daredevil. X-Men First Class. And the comic book series The Walking Dead, the first season. Which I do have to buy the second season, because season 3 is coming out soon. Gotta watch that. Alright, just my Blu-rays. Highlander. Christmas Carol. Yes Man, which I got for $1. That's why it's in such a crap case. When Blockbuster was going out of business by me, they were just selling a lot of stuff cheap. Hot Tub Time Machine. Machete. Fast 5. Drive Angry. Puss in Boots, which sucked a little bit. I was kind of disappointed. Dawn of the Dead, which I got for $2. Arthur, another one I got for $2. Arthur and Arthur 2 on the Rocks, another one for $2. This is the ones before the obvious remake. Leon the Professional. The A-Team. Another one for $2. Enter the Dragon. The Karate Kid. Well, the remake. That's gonna fall. Hey. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have stacked them as high as I did. Oh well. The show must go on. Another awesome movie, The Forbidden Kingdom. War, which was $2. Wasn't that great of a movie. Clash of the Titans, I got for $2. Very cool. Edward Scissorhands, I got for $2. The Wrestler, I got for $2. Vampire's Assistant, which I got for $2. Waterworld, I got for $1. I know what you're thinking, like, how'd you get all these for $2? I'll tell you. I got them last year during Black Friday. You know, when I got them pretty much all at Walmart and a couple from Target, but they had like a huge bin with just $2 Blu-rays, and my fiance went crazy. Another one for $2. Land of the Lost. The Proposal. I'll let you know for the ones I got $2. I'll definitely let you know. Grown Ups. Role Models. And these I got for $2. The Terminator. Terminator 2. Terminator 3. All those for $2. This I did not get for $2. I got it for $8. Terminator Salvation. Another one for $2. Dogma. $2. Kickboxer. Another one for $2. Bloodsport and Time Cop double feature. This I did not get for $2. The Expendables. This one I did get for $2. The Predator. Another one for $2. Interview with the Vampire. $2. True Romance. $2. The Blind Side. $2. Commando. This we did not get for $2. 21 Jump Street. It's technically my fiance, so I gotta put that one on the side. This one I did not get for $2. It's Paul. Very funny movie. Dylan Dog. This one I was shocked was $2, but I was quite pleased because I love having in my collection. Big Trouble in Little China. One of my favorite movies. And last but not least, for $2, Hancock. So that is all my, well, it's not all my Blu-rays, but those are a big chunk. Now, I kind of divided them up, but another set, last of the Blu-rays. I got Mortal Kombat for $2, Mortal Kombat 2 for $2, Tekken for $2, And before I get into the rest of that stuff, let me show you just stuff real quick. These I did not get for $2. This is Thor, Tales of Asgard on Blu-ray. Doom. This was an awesome movie. I love the comic where it was the Tower of Babel, it was called. But this is kind of like a newer version of it, but it was really good. And I got the special edition of it. Came with a little Flash figure. Before I move on, I'll show you the Spider-Man 2 I got the special edition, which came with like a comic. And the X-Men Last Stand, I had gotten the collector's tin. And the original Spider-Man, I had to buy the collector's gift set, which came with some cool stuff actually. I'll show you, because some people ask about it, what's in there. And I'll show you. Came with a little letter talking about it. Came with a signed John Romita Jr. print that I never took out of the thing, which I might want to frame it, but I don't know. Came with a copy of Amazing Fantasy number 15. This obviously is a fake, because if it came with the real one, oh my god. Came with a cell. That's what the cell looks like, the picture of it, and that's the actual cell. And it came with Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels, as well as obviously the regular DVD. So let's put that all back in there. And let's move on. Like I said, I keep my stuff in a weird order. But these are regular DVDs. These are my video game DVDs. Well, video games turned to DVDs, let's put it that way. Hitman Unrated, which was an awesome movie. Doesn't get enough credit. The first Resident Evil, which was cool. Resident Evil Apocalypse. This is the special edition. Special edition Resident Evil Extinction. Resident Evil Afterlife. And I did see the new one in theaters, which it wasn't too bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't too bad. Blood Rain with Kristanna Loken. It's really crappy sequel, Blood Rain 2. Dead or Alive, which actually wasn't too bad of a movie. Postal, which totally sucked. Doom, which totally sucked. The only cool part about Doom was the first-person shooting sequence. Not even The Rock could save it. Street Fighter. This is the one with Van Damme, which who knew would turn out to be the good one compared to the newer one with Chun-Li, which sucked ass. The Wizard. Awesome, awesome movie. Double Dragon. This is actually an import. Had to get it out of, as you can see, it's the uncut version that America did not get. It's very interesting. Tomb Raider. I never bought the sequel because I thought the sequel sucked. Another huge dive bomb, the Super Mario Brothers. And of course Mortal Kombat 1 and its crappy sequel number 2. Alright, so you've seen every one of my comic book related movies and of all my Blu-rays on 2 episodes. Aren't you special? You should be. I don't show this just to anybody. Next episode, I don't know, maybe I'll do more comic book boxes that I haven't gotten to yet. I have no idea. I might even show you, go through this entire stack, because I'm actually starting to pack them all away, so who knows, I'll figure it out. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate all my new subscribers. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Anyone new out there watching, please check out my other videos and a couple of my links. Some really cool people that have good videos out there. Like I said in the previous one, my links don't always work for some reason. But check out Mongo Stomp Time 07, Curse of Man, King Joe, Deadpool Rules 91, Batman Comic 87, The Comic Strip 3. There's tons more, which eventually I will write them all down and just go over them if the links don't work. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all later.